Hello, everybody. Just a reminder that until the end of September, the 30th of September, that is, any consultation that you schedule will get you a free 3-month membership to all courses at the Pulse of the Universe Academy of Vedic Astrology. If you're interested in scheduling with me, you can do so through the link you'll see above. That link is also down in the text section, along with links to the Academy itself and some exciting new webinar courses that are coming your way, all linked below. So, sometimes it's really, rough, right? That's the only word for it. I could use another one, right? But I'm not going to use that word because, hey, we never know who might be listening, and so we try to keep it with polite language as much as possible. But let's just face it, sometimes things are, beep. All right, there we go. Sometimes it feels like you're stuck in the middle of an uphill struggle and you're trying to make something happen. And it's just not happening. And you feel like that person in the mythological story, I forget what his name is, who's pushing a boulder up the hill all the time, right? You can approach this situation that you're dealing with now, in which you're not getting the level of tangible results that you are hoping to find, in a few different ways. You can take this really personally. You can go, you know what, my pride is hurt, I'm doing my best, and I'm not getting the cooperation that I need, nobody is supporting me, oh boo-hoo, so I'm just going to compensate for my, insecurity and the fact that I feel that nobody cares by pushing harder for a breakthrough. Or you can get disenchanted with the entire situation because you feel that you're only trying to do what's right. And you can just decide, well, you know what? I'm just going to give up because, I deserve to be nourished. I deserve to have my needs met. And none of those things are really happening. And you know what? Maybe you need to go through both spectrums of those feelings in order to find yourself in the third space. And it's that third space at which you're likely going to find some answers. And those answers will lead to a solution, though ultimately maybe not the solution that you were hoping for, because part of the lesson in all of this is that you can't control things, right? But part of the lesson in this is that can be okay. So let's take a look at a few things. First of all, are you doing your best, right? Are you following your ethics? Are you following your values? Are you allowing those to guide you in the direction that you're trying to go in? If so, you're really doing the best that you can. You're doing your best, right? Some things to recognize within all this: you are not the situation that you're finding yourself involved in. You're the human being who's experiencing the situation, not the situation itself. So if you identify with the situation and the situation not working out, you're always going to see yourself as not working out, and you'll always see yourself as a failure. But if you recognize that you're not this situation, you're the person who's going through it, you'll recognize that your dignity cannot be diminished by what you're going through. So why let it, right? And if you take a look and make a good sober assessment. And what do I mean by sober? I don't mean, stop drinking, right? But if that's involved in it, hey, maybe that's what you need to do too. What I mean is don't get so caught up in the emotions. Let yourself go through the emotions so you can come to a space of sobriety and take a look at the situation. Take a look honestly at how you might be getting in the way of the situation, how you can avoid doing that in the future. Be authentic with yourself, right? Be authentic about what you don't like about the situation. And ultimately, when you come out the other side of this, you'll find yourself in a space of refinement and renewal. When you hit that space, a couple of different things may happen. You may recognize that direction you were trying to go in may not have been the right direction in the first place. And so you begin to make a shift to a different direction, right? Or you may recognize that you were just getting in your own way in this situation, and you needed to go through an experience of letting go all of that emotional baggage that you were carrying that was keeping you from being able to see clearly. So with the moon new in Hasta Nakshatra on the 28th of September, you need to take a good, honest look and don't identify with that which is not working out. Don't get disenchanted unless that disenchantment serves a higher purpose. And what might that higher purpose be? Which is letting go of any values that don't work. Now, I'm not talking about your core ethics. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. But I would imagine you also have a good inkling as to what's dogmatic and what needs to change. So be willing to change where necessary and be willing to cling to that which is true. That's going to do it for this look at the new moon in Hasta Nakshatra on the 28th of September 2019. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.